Lara Pulver's Bella Harrigan is possibly the most enigmatic character in Paramount Plus's MobLand, as her multinational strategy and ultimate goal have remained shrouded through the ending of Episode 9. Bella has a befuddling past with the Harrigans, as she began as one of Conrad's consorts when she was just 20 years old before becoming Kevin's bride. There is a key missing component to that story, and it could perhaps link to the identity of Kevin's other brother, whose existence was disclosed near the end of Episode 8. Aside from her history with the Harrigans, Bella is involved in what is arguably the most enigmatic plotline in Mobland's contemporary setting. So far, she's been shown engaged in some type of discussions with a Frenchman named Antoine, who is speaking with Bella on behalf of an unknown client. Although the specifics of his position are still unknown, Bella's father, a businessman with ties to the government's halls of power, is also somehow implicated. The name of Antoine's customer was disclosed in Episode 9, but sadly, Bella's true motivations are still unknown. Bella's plan for the Home Secretary. What is she after? In Episode 9, Bella ultimately arranged the meeting she had been attempting to arrange through her father's government contacts, and it ended up being a sit-down between a sanctioned Syrian arms dealer and the Home Secretary of the United Kingdom. One of the most powerful members of the cabinet in the United Kingdom is the Home Secretary, who is in charge of immigration, national security, law enforcement, and MI5 military intelligence, officially known as the Security Service. In other countries, the Home Secretary is the equivalent of the Interior Minister, and in the United States, the Secretary of the Interior. Even after 9 episodes, it's still unclear how Bella would profit from introducing the Home Secretary to an arms dealer, but it does appear that she may make a significant sum of money if an agreement is made to permit the importation of weapons into the United Kingdom. It might also be her attempt to slink her way into a position of authority and government ties, much like her father did. Bella might be able to escape Conrad's control in this way. Bella likely really wants leverage against the Harrigans. It appears that there is much more at risk than just financial gain given the amount of work Bella has put into organizing the conference. Harry has repeatedly advised her not to become involved, presumably because she is out of her depth, but she has consistently disregarded his counsel. She had already demonstrated it when she needed to hire Harry as a fixer to get rid of a damning piece of blackmail from Antoine. She is probably after influence and authority that would give her leverage over the Harrigans, as seen by her readiness to venture into more challenging waters. Her involvement with the Syrian arms dealer and Conrad's 2 main sources of income, transporting firearms and drugs into and out of London, are not coincidental. In order to obtain leverage against Conrad, Bella may be attempting to use Conrad's competition for guns to put herself in a position of authority. She becomes a far more crucial component of the Harrigan's operation if she has intelligence or influence over how his rivals run their business. On the other hand, she could blow up their entire operation. Bella's plan could easily backfire. Even after 9 episodes of MobLand, the actual nature of Bella's plan has remained unclear, which is nearly infuriating. Given that it shows that Bella herself is unsure of what she is interfering with, its ambiguity may be deliberate. She doesn't seem to have much of a purpose now that the Home Secretary has met the arms dealer, so the whole thing could blow up in her face. As a Guy Ritchie-produced program, Bella's plan probably connects to MobLand's larger story, but for now, it appears to be just an issue.